Coming out of week 1, the player I was most interested to see leading into week 2, Lamar Jackson. He has shocked me so far in 2 games. The accuracy has done a complete 180. Passes that weren't being completed last year are being completed routinely now. I mean, last year there were times where he was having troubles with quick slants, crosses, just simple stuff, and he wasn't hitting them. And now in this game, I'm seeing some deadly accuracy. Lamar Jackson worked on his game. Kudos to him during the offseason, because I'll tell you what, man, this is an impressive package. To be able to throw the ball the way that he's doing right now. We'll see if the mechanics are able to be maintained throughout the season. We'll see if he's able to maintain this accuracy. But when you have that combination, I mean, he only ran the ball 3 times in the opener. In this one, he ran, I think it was 16 for 116 or 120, something like that. I forget off the top of my head. But he threw the ball accurately, and he was running the ball effectively. Ran it for over 100 yards. So when you have that combination, the Baltimore Ravens are going to be really, really tough to beat this year. Really tough to beat. The other side of the coin, I couldn't wait to watch the Cardinals play. I couldn't believe it. So that tie that they had in week 1, I wanted to see Cliff Kingsbury again. I wanted to see Kyler Murray, see what he could bring to the table. And I'll tell you what, the Cardinals, a little bit more impressive than you might think. I'll tell you what, man, they're going to be a pain in the ass for teams. They're going to be a spoiler. They're not going to be making the postseason or anything. But this team is not as bad as I originally thought it was going to be. Cliff Kingsbury might not be a bust. How about that? All right. So let's get into the notebook and why we're here. We're going to get into the highlights very quickly, very shortly. But the first thing, I just get into the notebook side of things, which is, why I'm doing this show. So this game, it wound up being 86-80 Baltimore in the play-by-play scoring. So this game was actually somewhat close, and I rated it a 3-star game. So I thought it was actually kind of well played by both sides, in some ways. Even though Baltimore was kind of comfortably in front throughout most of the game, I didn't think it was a badly played game by any means. So I'm just going to show you this real quick. Week 2, Baltimore, Arizona. So you can see here, Baltimore gets off to a great start here in the play-by-play scoring. And after this, it was, I think it was 17-6 even in the ball game. And the Cardinals just resilient. They fight back. They show some courage. Cool and calm, Kyler Murray. And, yeah. So let's get into the good stuff, what you came here to see. That's the highlights. Let's go. Okay, let's get into the highlights. Cardinals, Ravens. We're going to start from the beginning here and go all the way through. A little bit different than the other ones that I've done here for the notebook. So Kyler Murray, Cardinals, they get the first possession of the game. And, this Cardinals offensive line isn't really that good. Not a lot of talent, but Kyler Murray's got some scoots. He's got some elusiveness, and we're going to see a little spin out of the pocket here. But, man, guy comes unblocked. And Kyler Murray, I mean, that's all the Cardinals are going to do here on this opening drive. So I wanted to really get into Lamar Jackson and get into his game and the things that he was doing. So there's been a big improvement in his accuracy. Obviously, we're seeing it. But last year, there were instances where I wasn't even seeing him complete a simple slant pass, a crossing route. He put the ball on the wrong shoulder. But look at what he's doing now. And look at some of these throws that we're going to see in this game. So this is a 1st and 10. He throws a strike to Nick Boyle in between a tight little window here. So Lamar Jackson showing off a lot more accuracy already the first 2 weeks of the season. So look at this. Has time in the pocket. Beautiful. Look at the feet. Nice and calm. He's in a beautiful rhythm to step up and throw and hit this completion to Mark Andrews, who had a big game. Actually, that's Nick Boyle. My apologies. But Mark Andrews did have a big game. This is a 2nd and 9. And here's Hollywood Brown. We're going to see the impact that Hollywood Brown makes in this game on this drive as well. So deep crossing route over the middle. He can do more than just run a go route. He can run a little bit of that route tree. And here is the threat of Lamar Jackson getting the edge. And here we go. Here we go. A little fullback action. So that's the kid that actually plays linebacker for them as well. His name is escaping me at the moment. I completely forget what his name is. But, man, John Harbaugh letting him play linebacker, letting him play some fullback, doing a couple different things. 1st and 10 inside the 45. And here we go. Just a little bit more of Marquise Hollywood Brown. Just a little quick out route, doing a little bit of everything. 1st and 10. And here we go. Showing off some of that elusiveness. What a move from Hollywood. Motion. And this, they're going to take advantage of the cornerback. So, look, the cornerback sucks up because of the Brown in the flat. There you go. And the tight end sneaks wide open down the right sideline for the touchdown. That's Mark Andrews. So 7-0 Ravens. They score on their opening drive. Cardinals. They go 3 and out on their second possession as the offensive line again struggling to protect Tyler Murray. So 2nd and 8. And here we go. There's Hollywood Brown again getting in on the action. And what he does here, so we're going to see a motion from left to right that identifies the zone coverage. And just way off as Jackson identified Tremaine Brock there playing way off. And that's an easy 6 yards to set up a nice 3rd and 2. But we're going to get a 4th and 3. And it's Jackson throwing high to Hollywood Brown down the right sideline while on the move. So this right here, the first inaccurate throw that I saw in the game. A lot of good throws from Lamar, but this one got away from him, as you can see. So I don't even like the call either. 4th and 3, you're going to throw that? Okay, whatever. All right, 2nd and 2. There's just Larry Fitzgerald making a nifty one-handed snag. No big deal. Kyler Murray to Christian Kirk. Post corner route. Kyler Murray, man, I'm kind of impressed what I'm seeing here early on from the kid. So this right here, I'm showing this play. This is the Cliff Kingsbury offense right here. So we're going to see 3 to the left. In motion, come back left. That flip screen, you see 2 blockers in front for Damiere Byrd. Sets up a 3rd and 1. But it's a play-action boot to the right. For whatever reason, all these teams now want to throw the ball on 3rd and 1. I just don't get it. You get too cute. I know it's the air raid offense, but, man, just pound David Johnson up the middle. Actually, this might have been when he got hurt, but they would have had Chase Edmonds, pound him up the middle, 3rd and 1. I know it's a tough Ravens defense, but, man, this just did nothing. 7-3 as the Cardinals kick a field goal. Here's another beautiful throw. Oh, from Lamar Jackson, just dropping it right there. So right behind the linebackers, right in front of the safeties. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. By the way, it was not ruled a drop. That was ruled a catch. So that was ruled a catch. 1st and 10, new set of downs. There's the fullback in motion, playing 60 minutes of football and getting the lead block. God, I really should get his name, huh? We should probably look that up here as Mark Ingram bounced out and had a nice run there. So I will get that guy's name. Actually, somebody will actually probably get me in the comment section before I actually even look the guy's name up. But that was Mark Ingram with the big drop, with the big run there. 1st and 10 for the Ravens inside the 40-yard line. And here we go. Here's Lamar Jackson. So he's got the arm talent already, showing off the accuracy. And if he's doing this too, if he's going to be running the ball, woo-wee! Design quarterback run. Ronnie Stanley there getting the block. Block ahead by the wide receiver. It looks like Willie Snead maybe. It is Willie Snead. So that sets up a 33-yard field goal for Justin Tucker, and that's easy money as he splits the sticks. Ensuing possession for Arizona. This is a nice throw. So fits it in over the middle to Christian Kirk. in between those two defenders. So Kyler Murray showing he can fit the tight. Whoa, look at that fastball. Man. 1st and 10 at the 45. Murray, this time, gets sacked. So there's that offensive line again. And this is Matt Judon, I believe. Coming all, yep. Man. That right tackle of Arizona was getting eaten alive, too. Man, what was his name? Oh, I wrote his name down, but I don't have it on me right now. But the right tackle was really struggling. 4th and 1. So they actually converted 2 4th and 1s because Cliff Kingsbury called a timeout after they converted a 4th and 1, and then they converted another one there, quick slant. 3rd and 9 as Murray just lofts this one up on his back foot, and it's caught. It's caught by Keyshawn Johnson. Not that Keyshawn Johnson, a new Keyshawn Johnson. 3rd and goal. And we're going to see good coverage here by Brandon Carr. So from the slot, good physical coverage. So Fitzgerald wanted to really catch that ball back here, back left corner. Didn't get enough depth, and that's because of the good coverage, physical coverage by Brandon Carr. So there you go, 21-yard field goal for Arizona. Get within 4. So possession back to Baltimore. And here we go. Here's Jackson again. 2 nice cuts. There's 1, there's 2. And another 17-yard gain for Lamar, just making it look easy in the first half. Running the football, throwing the football. 6 carries there, as you can see, 63 yards. And then he's throwing it. Oh, he's throwing it. There's Mark Andrews again. Another great ball. Delivered on time. 4 catches, 88 yards there. You see on the top of the screen there. And there's another good throw. Mark Ingram down the right sideline. I mean, he's just putting all these balls on the money. We were not seeing this last year consistently from Lamar Jackson. Only 2 games, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. Play action, bootleg, easy touchdown, Hayden Hurst. It's 17-6. But the Ravens, they don't pull away in this game. The Cardinals, they actually hang around. And they actually kind of make a game of this in the second half. Look at this throw from Kyler Murray. Oh, beautiful. It's Demir Bird, tight coverage as well there. I'm going to see who was in coverage there. It looks like, I don't have a number. Oh, it's okay. 3rd and 10. Kyler. Just a little bit too far in front. But again, you can see that the pressure is collapsing on Kyler Murray as this offensive line is just not holding up against that Baltimore front 7. Less than 2 minutes to go in the half. And there's a sack for Corey Peters. So that allows Arizona to get the ball back. But they're unable to score. So they get a big play here. This is a 2nd and 10. And there you go. It's Christian Kirk. So a slot fade, it looks like. He threw it to the back shoulder, but here, 2nd and 10, it's a sack. Another sack. And there you go. Man, there's number 42. There's the fullback getting in on the sack. All right, you know what? I'm pulling up his name now. Got to get his name. Have to get his name. It's unacceptable, Adrian, to not know his name so far into the proceedings. Come on, Fed Q. Come on, bro. Who's number 42? Number 42. All right, we're going to have to wait a couple seconds because this is being a little slow. 42. Patrick Ricard. There it was. I knew it wasn't Richard. That's why I didn't say Richard. It's Ricard. Patrick Ricard. Playing both sides of the ball for Baltimore. Got to give him some dap, and I got to remember the name next time. That's unacceptable, bro. Come on, Adrian. All right. 2nd and 10 for Baltimore. 3rd quarter, first possession. And here we go. Here's the zone read. So this is almost like a triple fake from Greg Roman. So fake the zone read. He fakes like he's going outside, but he's going to throw the pass to Boyle instead. Cardinals, first possession of the second half. Here we go again. Back-footed toss to Fitzgerald. He's wide open down the right sideline. We see some pressure again on Kyler Murray, but able to get it off. So the composure, the coolness, the calmness of Murray in the pocket is actually kind of incredible considering it's his first 2 starts in the NFL. 2nd and 11 for Arizona. And here we go. Goes up and gets it. That's Max Williams, the former Raven, down the seam. sets up a 21-yard field goal, 17-9. So it makes it a one-possession game here. 3rd and 7, and this is the point in the game. I think I wrote it down. Yeah, another 3rd down conversion. So at this point in the game, Lamar Jackson is 4 for 4 on 3rd down. And here's another 3rd down that he's going to complete again. So 5 of 5 make it. It's Mark Andrews. Once again, post pattern. Well, quick slant on Jordan Hicks. And that's a good ball from Lamar Jackson. Look at the ball. So he keeps it low and away. Because you can see the other defender, he's about to converge. So a tighter window here than you might think. You can't lead him too far because Baker can wind up making a play on that ball. So 3rd and 20. I have this play because I mean you're never out of it. It's a 3rd and 20, and Lamar Jackson almost picks up this first down as he just takes off, and he just glides. Look at he just glided from the 12 all the way to the 6, and he almost got the first down out of it. So Ravens settle for a 28-yard field goal. They're back up by 2 scores heading into the 4th quarter. So here's Kyler Murray. Came back last week against Detroit, and he's leading the charge again. Larry Fitzgerald wide open again. Gets down all the way to the 25. 2nd and 4. So this, again, we see a little bit of the creativity of Cliff Kingsbury's offense. So there's a nugget that I wrote down, and I don't know if I'm going to find the nugget, but I think it was, I think I remember the nugget, actually. So in 10 personnel, which is 1 running back, 0 tight ends, in 10 personnel, Cardinals ran this 55 times on Sunday, I believe. I think that's what it was. 55 on Sunday. The rest of the league, all the rest of the 31 teams, ran out of 10 personnel 44 times. So Cliff Kingsbury, he don't even want a tight end. So this play here, so this is one of those, all right, so we got a split. So we got a little stack here, tight to the formation on the bottom of the screen. And we're going to see Kirk fake a little like jet sweep action, but then come back this way into the flat. So a lot of these like little designs here for Kingsbury. So Kirk able to get to the 1-yard line. We got a 1st and goal and a walk-in touchdown for David Johnson. So the touchdown and then even the 2-point conversion as Murray finds Johnson, Keyshawn Johnson, easy for me to say, makes it 20-17. And there we are. There's the inaccuracy finally coming into play. The first one that he really missed badly. So here we go. So Lamar Jackson, let's take a look at the feet. God, feet a little bit. They got a little bit dead here at the end. So look, no knee flex. He just threw that flat-footed, and he's unable to hit the crossing pattern there. 51-yard field goal. You can book that. That's Justin Tucker, best kicker in the game today. Either him or Greg Zuerlein. But ensuing Cardinals possession, they go 3 and out. So they go 3 and out as, again, more pressure. This is a blitz dialed up. And it's a sack. So Ravens get the ball back midway through the 4th quarter. And we're going to see a pair of plays made by Byron Murphy. So there was the first one, glove technique. This one jumps the route. This play was actually challenged afterwards by Baltimore. It did look like Byron Murphy got there a split second early, but we're going to see here these replays, if they're going to be challenged, it needs to be really, really conclusive if they're going to flip it around. So that was interesting to see because I thought it was a pass interference. So that sets up a 3rd and 16. It's the next drive. What am I talking about? So 3rd and 11. Okay, so Cardinals get the ball back, but they're unable to do anything because they go 3 and out. So 3rd and 16, you can see here desperation and nowhere near Larry Fitzgerald. And then the Ravens here, they are able to turn the rest of the clock away as this was the throw of the game. This ball right here, this ball There's no way that Lamar Jackson would ever complete this last year. No chance in hell. Look at this window. Slot fade. This is beautiful. Oh, the coverage is all freaking there. Wow. Who's number 20? I forget who number 20 is. But this is Hollywood Brown making a beautiful over-the-shoulder catch, and Lamar Jackson dropping it into the bucket. 2nd and 12, Ingram churning those legs, keeping them going. And that's pretty much going to end the ball game here because 3rd and 1. Cardinals have no timeouts left. Easy first down. Well, not really that easy, but first down for Mark Ingram, and that puts the game on ice. So Baltimore wins it 23-17. As we go back here, as we conclude here on the notebook. So my impressions of this game. I come away very impressed by Baltimore. Baltimore is a top 3 team in the AFC right now, in my opinion. New England, Kansas City, Baltimore. And if there's a team that can beat Kansas City, it's Baltimore. Kansas City was 31st against the run last year. Still not great against the run. In Baltimore, we know what they can do with Lamar Jackson and all the things that he brings to the table. So that's a matchup that I'm going to be really interested to see. If Kansas City winds up being a 2 seed, Baltimore a 3 seed, that's a potential divisional round matchup. And I think Baltimore can win that game. And we're going to see these 2 teams play this Sunday. I can't wait for this matchup. This is my most highly anticipated matchup that I have this Sunday. I can't wait to watch these 2 teams play. So that, and then on the other side of the ledger, I've actually come away impressed with the Cardinals as well. Cliff Kingsbury was supposed to be a bust. He was supposed to be terrible. Cardinals haven't won a football game yet. But I thought that they, along with the Miami Dolphins, were going to be the 2 worst teams in the NFL. The Cardinals are not a bottom 5 team. They might not even be a bottom 10 team. In fact, I think they're going to beat Carolina this week. I think that's who they play. I'm impressed by Kyler Murray. I was wrong about him. He's the best quarterback in the draft. I didn't think he was going to be the best quarterback in the draft. I was wrong. He's the best one. He looks good. He's calm. He's composed. He's got something. So I came away impressed by the Cards going up against a really good defense in Baltimore. I thought this was kind of a well-played game by both sides, even though Baltimore was the one that got ahead and Arizona kind of valiantly came back. Even though Baltimore was ahead throughout most of the game, I thought it was a well-played game from both sides. I thought there were some good throws, there were some good plays being made, and that's why I rated it a 3-star game. 3 stars out of 5. So those are my thoughts on this game. I'm Adrian Fedke. I'm out of here. Peace.